And then in our private sector, you can go ahead to the next slide, we do purchase care on behalf of more than half of our patients, and as you saw from the first slide, not all of them are enrolled patients, but there's about 1.7 million enrolled patients who are potential to be in PCMH practices in the private sector. And so the first thing we did was go out and say, well, who can we work with and collaborate with in this endeavor? The difference over a year is remarkable, so congratulations to all of you who are on the line who are attaining certification, because in one of our regions we had, and our regions tend to be about a third of the country, we had 750 practices that had attained some recognizable level of medical home certification. And when we went back a year later, it was almost 7,500. So people are on this pathway, and we appreciate that there are partners to work with. Our goal in the care that we purchase is not necessarily to migrate all patients, but to find some of our highest users, our 2 or more chronic conditions patients, and we have that in our disease management database, and encourage them to be matched up with a private sector care practice that is in the medical home model. In order to do that, we're committed to paying for the extra management that will be needed. Things that we are looking at or participating in pilots in has to do with care management fees, additional fees for after hours appointing or availability, and some incentives for attainment of certain outcomes like HEDIS metrics. We also are looking at proposals to, we have a government-owned, partially government-owned outpatient electronic health record. We're working a proposal